out of you, Mrs. Sibber. You must stop trying to leave.
You can have no wish for me to stay.
It's the middle of the night. It isn't safe.
Why should I care if it's safe? I use it for sewing.
I think you had better sit down. Is it as bad as that?
No one listens to me anymore, you see? I haven't felt like a human being in a long time now. And the newspapers, they've turned me into a dirty joke.
No one is that.
I saw the look on your face.
That was just...
What?
Shock. Surprise.
It was disgust.
Yes, I'm frightfully sorry.
May I go now, please?
You say no one will listen to you. I will. I would like to. Please stay.
Why?
Well, to be frightfully candid, this for one reason. And the fact that knowing you just half a night, I know you are not what the newspapers made you out. Will you talk to me?
Do you remember what the newspapers said, Mary?
Well, let's see. They informed us that you are, or were, a singing actress, and that for several years you were married to Theophilus Sibber, manager of Drury Lane Theatre.
I hated him. Odious, leering man.
But then why did you?
My father and brother told me to. He was the key to their theatrical futures.
So?
They insisted.
That is no reason.
Mary, look around you at this beautiful, beautiful room. Have you ever known for one day what it means to be poor? Forgive me. Your kindness did not deserve that.
One is bound to say, dear child, that you are something of a fibbage of it. Up, down, in, out. May we continue? Now then, the newspapers further informed us that although your husband cared for you handsomely, you left him to contract an affair with a wealthy country gentleman.
William Slover.
To whom you bore a child.
That's Molly. She's staying with William at West Woodhead.
And you are not?
It has been determined that I am not to associate with her at present.
By whom?
By William and his family.
But surely you have a mother's right.
Who I am isn't good for Molly until I can reestablish myself. And Theophilus never provided handsomely for me. That was the biggest lie of them all.
He did not?
He stole from me all my income, everything. One night he came to the theater and he took every piece of jewelry I owned. He stripped me of every costume, even the one I was wearing. The newspapers didn't write about that.
No.
All to pay for his horrific debts from gambling, and I may never fully recover my health. You see, Mary, my husband gave me one present in his life, and he gave it to me in the dark.
Oh dear.
The creditors still hound us. And then Theophilus, he hit on a scheme. Well, two, really. The first was to make more money from me by taking Kitty Clive's roles and making me play them. And the second...
Yes, go on.
He came to know William, who admired my acting. And he thought, well, why not put the two of them together? Slover's rich, he'll be well satisfied, and my wife none the worse off. All my debts will be paid.
But that is...
Yes, it is. He insisted that William come stay with us. And then one night, he kissed me on the forehead and reminded me of duty and pushed me across the threshold into his bedroom.
And you could not resist him?
William was kind, and I was unused to that. What we didn't realize, until the trial, of course, was that Theophilus had put a servant behind the bedroom wall. They cut 2 holes in the wainscoting. They saw everything.
Yes, you need say no more.
My husband thought he would get a large settlement to take care of all his debt in one blow.
I know all about the trial. Everyone does.
Trial of a cause of criminal conversation between Theophilus Sibber, plaintiff, and William Slover, defendant.
Please, I do not wish to hear any more.
Let all the town hear it. Members of the jury, the charge is assaulting, ravishing, and carnally knowing Susanna Maria Sibber.
That is quite enough.
Mr. Haynes, what did you see behind the wainscoting?
Susanna!
Well, Your Honor, meaning no offense, but between 5 and 6 in the evening, he put down the turned-up bed softly. She laid herself upon it, upon her back, and she lifted her clothes.
Stop! I demand that you stop!
Her body was bare. He undid his clothes and he lowered his breeches.
Stop, Susanna!
And he lay down upon her.
awesome. Thank you.
What a great line. My husband gave me one gift and he gave it to me in a jar. Wow, that's sweet.